Coming up on the Get Loud podcast, of course, we're going to get you ready. Ravens and Commanders.
Why not? Battle of the Betway.
We got the DOC, Doc Walker is here.
Yeah. And we're going to get loud and we're going to, I'm going to geek out, right?
And we're going to do that. And also, Anna came up with a game.
Whoa, really? Ice cold.
Ice cold. Welcome back to the Get Loud podcast, presented by Geek, the official primary ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders. Find tickets to Commanders games and more at SeatGeek. Smoot.
Yes, long night last night. Didn't get off the radio till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Is that right?
I'm going to need a cut water to keep this thing going.
Well, you are in luck because these are, what are we looking at?
Long
13% ABV.
That'll wake you up.
And then put you to sleep.
All at the same time.
Before we get going, we're going to talk about what we saw against the Bengals. Of course, we're going to look ahead to what's coming up against the Ravens. The DOC is here.
The doctor. When you need a fix, you got to call the doctor.
Also, we got to remind everyone, Get Loud live.
Yes.
Duffy's. On a Friday, Anna, the 29th. We've done it before. We're back for a second time.
Why not double back to Duffy's?
Yeah.
Why not? I enjoy the live crowds because you can see the anticipation on people's face.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this time we might need to do a small Q&A.
Oh.
Yeah. Let the fans voice what they want to hear. Just like it's basically a live voicemail. Instead of calling on the phone, ring the phone up right in here.
Someone raises their hand.
Ring, ring, ring.
You in the back?
Ring, ring, ring. It's me.
My question is for Fred.
Yeah.
Who is Fred Smoot?
Yeah.
Like, let's get personal.
It's different parts. There's different layers to this guy.
Oh, I believe I know that.
It's different corners to this guy. Like I tell people all the time, if you think you know me, you really don't know me.
I believe that.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah, absolutely. And you speak of voicemails. Well, make sure you call us on the house phone, 703-726-7419. 703.
Give it.
726.
I like it.
7419.
Jeezy.
Call. Did you say Jeezy?
Yeah. Had a look. You know, one thing I think is some people are born to do things.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeezy's voice, he was born to be a rapper and a preacher.
Yeah.
It's a blend of the two. Yeah.
All right. Time now for your hot ticket presented by SeatGeek, the most disruptive idea in ticketing, a ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek. So, before we talk about Bengals Commanders, how about Bengals?
Yeah.
Let me talk to the legend of the game. That was you. Congratulations.
Yes, it was a glorified old man trophy award. It's acknowledged the old folks home. I feel good to be acknowledged.
But you went out there in a walker.
No, I wasn't. But I love that the team does this now.
Yeah.
Because now it's saying you don't have to be in the Hall of Fame for us to acknowledge you.
Right.
And give you your cup of tea today. And it felt good because I got younger kids that didn't get to see me play. And that was a little snippet until watching me do my thing. So, yeah, most definitely. I enjoyed it. I enjoy the people. You get to do a lot of mingling. You have to be at the Legends tent, signing autograph, taking pictures. I'm like Chris Brown over there. You know, it was good. Then you had to literally go on the field, wave the flag, do your little interview on the field. Like, then you had to go to the corporate suites. It's just a long day. I enjoyed it all, man, because I like to mingle with the fans anyway. And when they show you appreciation like that, it feels good to be appreciated for something that you used to do. So I enjoyed it, G.
Also, we were talking about this on the radio. Who was it that called in? Anna, you remember this voicemail. A guy called in and said he wanted a picture with you. You never came back. And
oh, yeah, at the fantasy football thing?
Yes.
Yes, and then Logan walked in his room, and he was like, nah, that ain't what I was looking for. I understand. Like I told him, I apologize, but I knew an NFL guy was coming to his suite.
Yeah.
So I just knew me and Santana is never on the same floor. They always make sure we on different floors.
Oh, they got to separate you, yeah.
So I figured, is he going to either see me or Santana? Instead, he got Logan, and he was very disappointed. All right, I apologize. Hey, we're going to correct this, all right? I'm going to make sure I get him something signed, a hat, a shirt, something.
You always make up for it, man.
I always make up, man, because, hey, I was always taught this, one fan at a time. You can't get 1 million of them at a time.
Yeah.
One fan at a time. And if you make sure when they meet you, it's a pleasantry, it's easy, you got a fan for life.
Oh, and you know what? They'll remember that.
No,
forever.
You might not. But they will always remember,
exactly.
and they will tell you on the spot, do you remember when I met you at the 7-Eleven right by that slurping machine?
Mm-hmm.
And me and you talked about that Dallas Cowboy. They will not forget these.
It's very specific. Did
No,
you
that's
talk
what
to
I'm saying.
somebody at a slurping machine?
Yeah, listen, I have got attacked at the grocery store, all kinds of places. Because, as a corner, people don't forget, like, they either like what we did that day or they hated what we did that day.
Well, also, that's the nature of the position, right? It's either do or die.
Listen, like I told you, if you grow up to be a cornerback, you got to have thick skin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even I got on the broadcast with one London big back Fletcher yesterday. I got on the broadcast, which he's very good at.
He is very good.
I get on there, Bram introduces me, legend of the day.
Right.
And of course, here go Fletcher. He can't let an opportunity go by.
He was talking about before. He was like, Jinx, are you on the text thread that we're on? And I was like, I don't think so. He goes, well, when I heard Smoot was the legend of the game, and I was like, oh, he was ready to say something.
But listen, he was like, y'all have set the bar so low. If this is your legend of the game, he was like, no, not really. You ain't set it low.
Yeah.
At least y'all got him out the way during the preseason. Why nobody?
But I love the part of you appreciates that.
Listen, you cannot be a major hagger and don't appreciate when somebody really sticks it to you.
Yeah.
And this guy right here takes every chance he has.
Oh, London he's sneaky like that.
He's cruel.
Yeah. Well, yesterday we actually got a game, a preseason game where we saw JD5, we saw Joe Burrow, and so seeing our stars, I know it wasn't for long.
Yeah.
But how nice was it to see some of those guys out there, because this was a completely different start than the one we saw against New England.
Well, I knew it was going to be a good test for the defense, especially the pass defense and the line of scrimmage. Joe Burrow, one of the best quarterbacks. Jamar Chase, one of the best wide receivers. T. Higgins could be the best Robin in the NFL. Yeah. It depends on how you judge it. We knew we were going to see a great offense. We knew their defense was trying to develop themselves. And I just enjoyed going a mano-a-mano. I was just blown away by the 4-play first drive, and JD5 never threw the ball. And his night was over with.
Yep.
Now, I seen a couple of fans, like, losing their mind because he ran in the end zone, and I was like, he didn't even get touched. And they were like, oh, I was holding my breath. I was like, you can't do that. Like, you can't think like that. Football players have to play football to get good at football.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're going to get hurt. Who would you rather be in? A JD5 fan yesterday, Joe Burrow fan, because they tossed Joe Burrow out the
They treated him like a rag doll.
They tossed him out the club. Joe was in his section. The music was playing. They got him by the shirt and tossed him out the club.
They were throwing. I couldn't believe, A, that the Bengals O-line was so bad, and then B, that Joey didn't just throw it away.
Two of them he held.
Turning around, what was he doing?
They flipped him on his neck the first time. And even me, I'm Team Washington. I was like, they got to take Sweet Joe out of there. All right? Yet again, Joe trots back out there the next drive. No Jamar Chase. No, and I was like, who are they prioritizing here? Like, Joe got to be the first to lead the game. No, they took the receivers out. All right? And guess what happened to Joe? Tossed up again, like he worked at IHOP.
Yeah.
Tossed up again.
I think, Bengals fan or no, you were looking at the game like, what are you guys doing?
What are you trying to prove?
Right.
It's nothing to prove.
He doesn't need to. I understand they've had slow starts.
That ain't going to make it quicker.
But if you're going to take everyone else out, why would you leave your elite quarterback in the game?
Why would you leave the pinnacle of your team in there?
Right.
But let Cincinnati. That's one thing I'm always do. I'm going to let Cincinnati. The best thing in Cincinnati right now is Skyline Chili. Right?
Do you like Skyline Chili?
I love Skyline Chili.
I don't really like it.
You don't like it?
I'm from Texas,
Jeffrey, say you a Texas dude. You like that hearty cowboy.
Yeah.
You want your chili ain't with boots on.
I don't want this, I don't know, this watery chili.
It got that sweet taste to it.
It's all right.
But they serve it on like pasta with cheese on top.
That just doesn't seem like
so
chili
it's
to me.
a chili that you put on spaghetti and you put cheese on top of it. I use it.
And gross, right?
I use it for my chili dogs.
Not really doing a good job of selling it right now, I got to be honest.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do.
I'm sure I haven't tried it, so I don't want to.
This is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Next time we come to work,
all right,
I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to buy some chili.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring the pasta. I'm going to bring the cheese. I'm also bring some hot dogs, a.k.a. glizzies, all right, with the buns, and give you a chance to choose which way you want to eat it. And I'll let y'all be the judge of chili.
Okay.
But as
you're a good cook, so I would like that.
as it comes to canned chili, Skyline chili, which the whole state is known for, might be the best canned chili you can get. Now I know your hearty chili. I know how
So
you
this
like.
is a sell for canned chili?
Yes. Well, you can either buy it frozen
Oh.
or you can buy it canned.
I just canned
I'll try it.
chili over pasta. I need to make you.
It's a tough sell.
That's a tough
Don't say
it's
it
a tough
until
sell.
you taste it.
We'll try it. We'll try
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, I will try
we'll
it.
try
I
it.
will try it.
We're going to have a taste test to see which way you like it better, glizzied or pasta. All right, that's what I'm saying. But it's the first chili that people really put on pasta, and it has no beans in it or nothing like that. So it's a true meat chili. And I give them props for that.
Yeah.
Like every state is known for some delicacy.
True.
Every state. Like Maryland, they say crab
Yeah, the
cakes
crabs, yeah.
in football. They need to take the football off. Crab cakes. That's what they known for. I always tell people, they don't know this in Maryland. They have no Hall of Famers. Take the football off. It's supposed to be crab cakes and basketball. That's what Maryland should be.
You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong
I'm
about
not
that.
wrong a lot.
That other things we like besides Skyline chili on your end. How about Debo Samuel? I mean, again, we didn't see these guys a lot, but you could see immediately
What he brings to the
what
table.
Yes.
And here go, and this is why I was like, what is Cincinnati doing? Debo Samuels to any defense is the alert guy. Meaning, when he's on the field, when we in the huddle, we alert number one.
Yep.
He the move guy. When you see him move, they should have been talking. I didn't see Cincinnati say a thing as he ran around the corner. Like, that's elementary, all right? Then, after that, Chris Rodriguez.
He looked great.
Guts him. Then, guess what? After that, here comes JD5, do the Margarina, all the way to the end zone. All right? First drive, 4 plays, no throwing, no
Yep.
passing. JD5, your day is done, force multiplier. All right, it was surgical.
Yeah.
It was surgical. So thanks to the big boy. Thanks to the Divine Swine.
Can we give a shout out to John Bates for the blocking job he was doing last night?
Well, here go the thing about John Bates. I always tell people this. When defensive ends, outside linebackers, when they check into the Bates Motel, he has no intentions of letting them leave. He has no intentions because he just see Mama Bates just sitting in there. All right? When you check into the Bates Motel, you there.
Yeah.
You there for the long haul. Like he one of the best blocking tight ends in the league right now. And I could give Logan his props. Bates should always write Logan a Christmas card.
Yeah.
Because Logan was the foundation of the blocking tight end.
That's right.
He's the foundation of that. I block and I do nothing else. All right? That's Logan Paulson. All right? That's where he should give him a Christmas card every week.
Hey, well, Logan still played 10 years in the league.
That's what I'm telling you. And guess how long Bates going to have a long career because run games are back. And I had always told people like, this is a throwing league. I like, not in December and January.
Yeah.
It ain't about throwing the ball. It's about running the ball. This is a running league, and a guy like John Bates means a lot to a team.
And isn't, like any league, aren't things sort of cyclical, right? Like after a while, defenses adjust, and then offenses move in a different direction to try and throw off defenses again.
It's just a cat and mouse game.
Right.
All right. Now, everybody started running the ball because everybody started to play too deep shell to stop the deep passes.
Right.
So now, when the quarterback comes to the line of scrimmage, they say, it's a clean box. I'm running in this box. I'm not throwing at this box. So then when they go back to middle close, now they're going to be trying to attack down the field. So it's yin to your yang. All right? When we zig right on defense, the offense zig left.
Another guy on offense who was fantastic.
Who is it?
Bill.
Dollar Bill.
Had
That's
his
what I
moment.
call him. Dollar Bill. And like I told you, I really respect the guy with a young name like Ja'Cory. He said, "No, I don't want no cool name. I want an old name. 1960s. Call me Bill. Call me Bill. Dollar Bill." And he showed hit quick the way he hits those holes. His pad level. He runs. He kind of remind me of a young Pacheco, the way he like tears up grass.
Because here's the thing, he's got speed, but also he will take you on. If
No,
you get
he
run-
will look you in the face and say, "Come on with it."
Yeah.
And that's what I enjoy. And then you can always tell them young legs. He got those young legs because you remember he didn't play his senior year.
Those are fresh
legs. I'm talking about from Whole Foods. They are fresh, right? And that's what you want.
Yeah. So let's talk about defensively what we saw. I will say that the defensive line maybe had some issues with the run game, which the whole defense did, but they really got after Joe Burrow and took him to the ground, which we talked about.
Well, you know what? Guys like Quan Martin, I think Quan is in that window. They're saying, you know what? I'm a Pro Bowler, and y'all about to give me my props.
Yep.
That play he made on the goal line,
Huge.
ridiculous with the tight end. Because all the motion was going to the opposite way. For him to make that open field tackle with inches to give, great. Then when he met Chase Brown at the goal line, he almost stopped him then, too.
I mean, it was that close.
I'm talking about it was an ant hairs away from him, right? So I just feel like as a group, the defense played well. They played physical, and that's what I want to see because I feel like we got pushed around by New England.
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of beat up on New England at practice, but then when it came to the game, they kind of pushed us around when they unleashed that 12-foot statue of Thomas Brady. Kind of it made them play a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Like you looking for a reason to play in the preseason besides I'm trying to keep my job.
Right.
But when you do stuff like that, I can see why they was coming out there playing that hard. But yeah, we want to kind of get that black eye and get it and clean it up a little bit.
And there's no question there was a jump. What do you want to see from each preseason game to the regular season? You want to see improvement, right?
Yeah.
So what we saw against New England, you didn't even recognize this team that we saw last night because they came out with purpose.
Yeah, and I think it because I think they drained a lot of energy at the practice.
Yeah.
At the practice going head to head, I think they really drained a lot of energy by the time they got in the game, a little lethargic, like couldn't get going. And it didn't do us no well that Virginia's own Trayvon Henderson hits us with a 90-yard kickoff return, then comebacks so that did not help us right there getting behind the 8-ball. And then you could tell a guy like Sam Hartman that had off-season shoulder surgery, you can see he's throwing his shoulder back into shape.
Yeah.
You can see some passes really leave his hands. Some passes come up short. So I can always tell when a quarterback is awkwardly trying to throw his shoulder back into shape right there.
I know it's a different type of comparison, but remember last year Marshawn Lattimore, it's like he was playing,
but
he wasn't himself.
He was playing in survival mode.
Right.
Because he was injured, it was like, let me get out here, let me survive, let me don't put no bad stuff on tape instead of let me go out here and ball and be myself.
Yeah.
All right, and that's why you can see sometimes he was frustrated and he would get into these shouting matches with the wide receiver and stuff like that because he's really mad at himself because I can't play at my peak because I'm not healthy. And I've been there before. That can be frustrating, especially when a wide receiver catching passes on you, coming back talking trash. And I'm like, man, I'm not even 100%.
Yeah.
I can't tell him that.
Who else defensively stood out to you?
I thought Kay Madrono made some plays yesterday. I thought Jeremy Reed just continued to say, y'all going to be forced to play me.
He's like, don't just think about me on special teams.
Yeah, I think he's going to be played. Besides the pass interference, I thought Noah Igbenogany made some plays besides the one play on Jamar Chase.
Yep.
Dietrich Wise. The whole D-line goes without saying to me. Let me see who else. Safety-wise, I think Percy kind of ran past the ball. But I think they just played well as a group.
Yeah.
Even though Tinsley came back for his revenge on us.
I tell you.
And he made some plays. But I thought overall, they played pretty good as a group. So I don't want to really zero in on one guy or two guys.
Yeah.
I thought they really played well as a group.
So here we go. Saturday afternoon. Early Saturday.
You know what? We ain't going to be in that 12 o'clock noon wonder, that 1 o'clock wonder a lot. So
I know.
You better enjoy this early game.
We're going to be on the air early, 9 a.m., getting you ready for Commanders,
Wow,
Ravens.
That is 9 a.m. on a Saturday?
I know.
What about Friday night?
I have to go
We're
on
going to have
early.
to sacrifice. No cut water.
Friday night is my night.
That's what I'm saying.
I go multiple cut waters on Friday night.
No, I've been saying mostly like as a grown person, I'm really not a night owl anymore.
Are you not?
I really don't run the streets at night. I think as grown people, we become day drinkers.
Well, you mentioned day drinking. You might get a little in on Saturday after the game. A little bit, because it's an early game.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Commanders, Ravens.
Well, that's the better of the Betway.
Yep.
But it's also what I call the better of the 53. Because
this is it.
This is it. Like, so the last 4 or 5 roster spots, this game has a big, big hand in who those guys are. So for everybody to say the third preseason game don't count,
I think that's such a good point because a lot of fans will say, it's the third preseason game. It's all about the regular season. For some of these guys, this is it. This is the game.
this is a dream. Like, this is where dreams start, our dreams end.
Yeah.
Like, it happens then. And I'm praying to God, because I know it won't be a lot of people there. Early game, last preseason game. Fans won't be just running in there. I'm just hoping they make London Fletcher legend of the game. Why won't they do that for me, Jinx?
I think you could probably make that happen.
I'm gonna try to lean them to make him. What better time than to do it when nobody's there?
Oh. So what do you expect outside of London possibly being legend of the game? What do you expect? What do you want to see against the Ravens?
I want to see the second and third team. I want to see some people stand up and say, I want to be a part of this franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a part of this team. I'm going to take my destiny in my hand. As long as you give me a chance to play, I'm going to put good film out here. And if you do decide to cut me, hopefully my film good enough for somebody else to want me. So I want the players to go out there and leave it on the line. I don't want nobody to be nervous. I just want you to go out there and play fast. I want you to play with a reckless abandon. And I want you to beat the Ravens, because you know how serious the Ravens take the preseason, and I want them to beat them.
It's why nobody takes the preseason more seriously.
When they
than John
tried out there in the
Harbaugh.
preseason,
It's crazy.
They got to look in their eye like, this serious for us. And guess what? It's led for them to play us at a high level for a long time. So I want to beat them. I think if we go out there and beat the Ravens, it's a good omen.
Well, I just got back from Texas, visiting my family. I say that because we walked into a barbecue joint, me, my mom, my stepdad, the lovely Catherine. We're there. Ravens playing the Cowboys on the TV, and I walked in.
And they tossing them up.
It was already like 5-0. Ravens like, oh, God, I don't know what's going on with Dallas, but people are over the Cowboys. They're so tired of
I
cheering.
love it. I love it. All the Cowboys fans got this same sick, ill, disgust look in their face. All of them. My uncle, I talked to him. You okay? Y'all, what y'all gonna do this year, man? That's all they say. Like, they don't even say nothing.
Not even words, just grunts.
Long live Jerry. Long live Jerry. I'm with it, man.
So when you have the Ravens who have already said, we're not going to play many starters, do you like that approach as opposed to – it's almost like the extreme. A lot of teams like the Ravens, maybe in particular, not going to play many starters. But then on the other side, you got a team like the Bengals, which is – I don't know what they're doing. So what's the right – I guess what's the right way to do that, or is there a right way? I guess it's team by team.
Well, I think what's really kind of knocked the schedule out with these two teams is they were scheduled to practice against each other.
Yeah.
That's when the veterans was going to get all their reps. They was going to get all their reps with the first team versus the practice with the Ravens and Commanders. That got canceled. Now that they got canceled, now they might play some guys that they was not going to play because they didn't get to practice with the ones against ones. So we don't know the approach. I think I know the approach, and I don't think we'll see any starters from any side out there.
Yeah.
I think everybody's trying to figure out who's my second screen quarterback, who's my third screen quarterback, who's my third screen running back.
Yeah.
I think they try to figure out the bottom of the roster right now. And that's why I say it's one of those gut check games.
Yep.
Gut check to see who wants to make this team. All right, so I don't know the order of play, but I know it's going to be some hard playing out there because this is some of these guys' last chance to ever even have on a pro jersey.
And one thing we do know is that no matter what happens, we will end up seeing some very good players cut. We saw it last night with the Bengals.
I've been saying, like, at the end of the day, good teams cut good players. Like, that happens. That means your roster is where it should be. Right? You're going to have to cut some good players. Tinsley, we cut him.
Example.
Tinsley went out, and I always say, it's like dating. Another man's trash is another man's greatness. All right? All right? Just because you didn't like it, just because it didn't work with y'all, it has nothing to do with us.
Yep.
All right? Two different people she dated. All right? Right now, Tinsley is proof of that.
Well, we want to know what you think, as we always do here on Get Loud. So give us a call, 703-726-7419, or shoot us an email at washingtongetloud@gmail.com. We got your voicemails coming up. We got your emails coming up. But first, we got to bring in the DOC. So it's been a while since we talked to the DOC.
The doctor.
We got to bring him in. Doc Walker, of course, Washington legend. Doc, so let's just get your general thoughts here. We've seen a couple preseason games. What have you liked? What have you seen thus far?
Well, I like what I saw last night. I threw up
Yeah.
in my mouth watching New England. But the team is vastly improved with their offseason acquisitions. We're bigger, stronger, faster. And to go down, not to throw a pass and to shove the ball right down the Bengals' throat and score, I thought was a message that the New York Giants will be watching that film, and we'll get a lot of props for that. I thought that was highly impressive. We really gained a lot of respect in that we could play bully ball. That was impressive.
Doc, I believe the only reason you can play bully ball is because of the offensive line and the defensive line. So if you had to point at one room, one group, one position group, or maybe two position group that really showed you that they're either maturing or heading in the right direction, what room would that be right now?
Well, the tight end room was damn near flawless. Bates could put a 60 on his jersey. I mean, they knocked the dog manure out of these guys. I thought Scott, our offensive lineman, when you're playing without two starters, two bona fide starters, one out maybe to Thanksgiving, maybe not. Your left tackle, Tinsel, didn't play. So I was looking at, quote, reserves, and they showed up and showed out. And that was impressive. Now, I know it was the Bengals, but they couldn't do it against air against the Patriots. And when you have all these practices that none are live, everything is kind of make-believe until last night. And I was really pleased with the movement. No belly floppers. None of our big guys were on the ground. So I was really impressed with that. Now, if they can build upon that, then we'll have a good shot against the Giants.
Doc, I felt like it was a couple of big guys on the ground, but it was for good reason. I watched the defensive line throw Burrow around several
Loved
times.
it.
And I was wondering why he was still in the game. I felt like Dietrich Wise. I felt like a couple of guys showed up and showed out when it came to trench warfare on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, your eyes didn't lie. And that's the beauty about this. Our front was impressive. New England, again, new coach, a defensive coach minded. So they had a dog mentality. But to come back, and it's not about the score for me in the preseason. It was about what happened between the lines. And I think clearly that Washington was a more physical presence. Look, man, when you see a game where you don't throw a pass and score, I mean, that was just exactly what I wanted to see. And they came in to prove it. Now, what does that matter? It matters about depth. There were certain areas I would have loved to see. And our corners, the Bengals are no joke when it comes to throwing and catching. And some of them kids put on an exhibition last night. I would love to see a little bit more, but hey, that's what next week is all about. And the way they practice, they deserve to get the reward of seeing a physical effort.
So, Doc, here we are less than 3 weeks away from the regular season opener against the Giants. One more tune-up against the Ravens. What do you want to see, or who do you want to see step up in that game?
Everybody that's going to play. And if we're trying to fight for jobs and let the kids fight for jobs, I want to see our wide receiver room continue to grow. People are worried about Terry. I'm not. I'm worried about whoever the hell is there. Because if Terry's not there, what are you going to do, forfeit? So it's an opportunity. The team has not become a team until the final cut. Other than that, it's dog for dog.
Yeah.
People act like this is college. This ain't college.
Yeah.
Ain't no scholarship. So I want to see somebody go out with that wide receiver room and show up and show out, because you may have to play without your best receiver.
Yeah, I'm with you, Doc. I always tell people the last preseason game means something to me because you
That's
only
right.
good. You only good as the last person on the roster. And to be
That's
telling
right.
the truth, at one point in this year, all 53 people gonna have a chance to play significant time. Somebody's gonna go down. It's inevitable that it is.
Yep.
So I believe maturing these guys and making sure they have some playing under their belt is the best way to make sure your roster is tight. Because if you remember last year, Tinsley was on this team. All right, and he showed you how to make a
Oh.
roster in 32 seconds last night.
He was magnificent. I mean, as an individual, that's what I'm looking to find out. Show up, show out. Trent Scott, so proud of big fella. I was proud of our offensive bigs because them boys were fighting up front. And so if Tenzel, who hadn't played, and I know what he's done in the past, but man, I got to protect the president, JD5. And so I need everybody functioning because you talking about a tragedy. These guys better than the CIA and the FBI for what they have to protect. So I just like the gallant effort because I hate seeing belly floppers. I don't want my people on the ground. Our guys played strong, played high, and moved people. They were moving the earth around. I was proud of them. But again, it's the Bengals.
Doc, along those same lines, I actually thought of you last night watching Bill Krosky-Merritt go right in for a touchdown because they ran an old school counter trey with those guys just moving up front. Made me think of the Hogs.
Well, and you see on that couple of tight ends on the, I said Bates, I can't say Cynic did a great job. Everybody, wide receiver, a great running game. Fred will tell you, wide receivers blocking makes running games extend themselves.
Easy, yeah.
James Arthur Monk, he blocked his tail off. Ricky Sanders, Gary Clark, all those guys block. If you're not blocking, you're not trying to win. And I thought our guys in burgundy and gold were relentless. Now, they had a lot to prove because of that stinky performance up in New England, but they did it. They came out with purpose, and it was a good vibe. And I think that's important because you want people that want to compete. Preseason, on-season, sandlot, backyard, whatever. And they have all them slogans. Well, they lived up to it last night to me.
Always love talking to him. He is the DOC, Doc Walker. Doc, man, great to hear your voice. Thank you so much. Love hearing from Doc and love our good friends at SeatGeek because this summer, SeatGeek has had your tickets to the best live concerts in the DMV area at Northwest Stadium. SeatGeek makes it easy to catch world-conquering tours and high-wattage performances from your favorite artists all summer long. SeatGeek has the best seat, your seat for an unforgettable summer, from rock royalty to rap superstars, R&B to country. Find out all on SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of Northwest Stadium. Summer concert season officially starts with SeatGeek.
Not like us.
And now, time for voicemails, emails with producer Anna.
Woohoo! What do we want to start with first, guys? Voicemails, emails?
You have a
Send it
preference?
back.
I'll do either
Yeah, I'm
one.
gonna say, ain't they
right.
the same thing?
Let's kick it off with emails.
All right.
All right, this one's from Jack. Jensen Lady, you've repeatedly commented on a player as a communicator. As a fan, I don't see/understand all aspects of communications during a game. I think it must be interesting. Would you please explain who is responsible for communications by the group, individual, and when? On field or sidelines, how does everybody communicate, silently or verbally? Thank you for your consideration.
All right.
Good email.
Here we go. We start off when we get the sideline call, it's sign language. All right? We do sign language to get the call in. Once we get
This is
the
when
call
you
in,
played?
yes, when
Yeah.
we get the call in, they got hand signals, they got everything. Also, especially when we playing away. Next thing you know, London, let's say London, the middle linebacker, he brings us to the huddle, and he now translate that sign language verbally. All right? After we get, before the play starts, let's say the tight end moves on the offense, London would then turn and change our call. All right? Now, as a cornerback or safety, I had to regurgitate it to each other. All right? Let's say the quarterback changes his play. Now we're going to check ours. So it's a verbal warfare that's going back and forth, but the quarterback is the initiator on the offense. The middle linebacker is our quarterback on defense. And after he says it, he regurgitates it to the back end. And before you know it, we're playing a whole nother play than what was called. All right, let's just say Peyton Manning goes Omaha. They know what that is.
Yep.
They change the play, so London will turn around and go, we're going to go cover 4. When he say we're going to go cover 4, I was in man-to-man. I'm finna now start to back up because I know I got deep quarters. I don't have man-to-man no more. I don't have a man, all right? So there goes the verbal warfare. So it starts off sign language, then we go into verbal, then we go into checks.
And we've heard London say Peyton was one of the more difficult quarterbacks
Yes, he
for him to
was.
play against. Was that the same for you, or was there another quarterback? That
Yes,
you felt
because Peyton waits for us to undress our defense and show him what we in. Then he calls his play for the offense. So he calls his plays at the line of scrimmage. So we're trying to hold a look that we're not in. So if I'm in man-to-man, I'm trying to show him man-to-man, knowing I'm in zone, but he going to sit there and stall out. Blue 33, blue 33. Blue 33, Omaha, waiting on us to move. London going to tell us, keep still. All right? Once he going to get his play, now London going to say, now we're going to go cover 3. So it's the back and forth, and the good quarterbacks change everything at the line of scrimmage.
You know what's so funny is that we saw that, I think it was the opening series
Yeah.
on Monday between the Bengals and Commanders,
Yeah.
where Joe Burrow got to the line and he saw Frankie Louvu creeping up and was like, nope,
Yeah.
changes the play.
Change the play
And
completely.
then immediately the defense sees Joe Burrow change the play, the Commanders change the play, and you saw this back and forth early on in the game.
And they threw the ball to Chase Brown.
They sure did.
All right, and guess what? Why they threw it to Chase Brown? Because Frankie Louvu was coming through that gap. Guess what we're going to throw the pass at? Right where he leaving. He's the linebacker. It's going to be a hole right there. Threw it to them. And I think Revo made a tackle on that play. Outside. So, yes, there goes the verbal warfare, and it ratchets up as the season goes. Because now you got so much in your playbook, and you got so many options.
Great email.
It was a great email. Yeah. This one's from Alvin. Thank you. Oh, Anna, you are great for dealing with Smoot and Jinx.
What?
Wow. Thank you.
My
How
God.
about get Fred to challenge a chef like Eddie Jackson on Food Network? Football question also, based on camp so far, has the offense taken a step back from last year?
I'm from the city of Jackson. I never lose to Eddie Jackson in no cookout. Listen, mine is certified, all right? These guys get on TV, and let me tell you what they do. They make plates look good, all right? They make food art, all right? I make food that's good, all right? It's a difference, all right?
Yeah.
It ain't about appearance to me. It's about how does it taste. You think I'm scared of Jackson? I ain't scared of nobody named Jackson. I ain't scared of nobody when it comes to that pots in that pan, Jeezy, in that kitchen.
Have you thought about what Food Network show that if you guys could be on one Food Network show that you would be on? Like, is it like Master Chef or Chopped, or I don't know if they're all the same.
Hell's
network.
Kitchen and all the rest of it.
Yeah, like would you want?
No, I would actually want to travel. I would want to be on one of the travel shows
No, me too.
that I travel around and either eat food or learn how to cook different food from different cultures.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather do that. Like Fred Smoot takes on the world
Okay.
when it comes to food.
All right. Next. Okay, we'll hit the voicemails. 2 voicemails, then we'll be
Anna
good.
sounds thrilled. All right. Okay.
Hold
Sure.
on.
Fred Jinx, love the show. Ivan over here out of Hyattsville. Hey, man, my question for you guys is, where do you think the defense could rank? Is it going to be top 15, top 10, top 20? Where do you got it at? Curious, especially I'm liking what I'm seeing from Amos. Just curious what your thoughts are. Y'all have a blessed one. Thanks.
So did y'all get all that?
Where the defense gonna rank?
Where y'all think the defense are going to rank, and he's liking what he's seeing from Trey Amos.
All right. I think the defense is going to rank because we're bigger up front. We're built to stop you on first down. We're built to make third and long happen. We're built to you got to earn the right to rush the passer on this defense. They might going to be playing with a league because of the quarterback. That allows them to pass rush more than actually play the run. I would say anywhere from 9 to 15.
Okay.
9 to 15, I think they're going to be, and I think it has a lot to do with the sum of the parts and not the individual parts.
I was going to say, I'm hoping that this defensive rotation on the line just wears out those offensive linemen.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really do, especially I'm looking for a big year from Payne and Kinlaw.
I think Kinlaw's in for a big year.
Listen.
I really do.
I seen that man the other day. I just couldn't stop looking at it. I like this human being. He is the mountain that rides.
First man off the bus?
Listen, first man out the bus, the intimidation factor.
Yeah.
This man, this is a big human being. I mean, I played football. I played with some big dudes. He reminded me of how big Darryl Gardner was.
It's a big
Man,
cat
and Derek
right there.
Gardner was so huge. His hands was like huge. He's also the guy that moved in my house without my permission.
Oh, that's right.
He
So you
did.
couldn't say anything.
I couldn't say anything. I was literally a coward in my own house.
All right. Are we going to play this game, Anna?
Yes, just a quick little game. It's called Hot, Warm, Ice, Cold. And that'll be you're going to pick a player for each from the preseason. You'll decide if they're hot, warm, or ice cold.
Okay.
I feel like warm. It could be. Oh, sorry.
Warm is good, right?
Warm is like you're warming up. Like.
All right.
And then I feel like ice, cold, hot are two different vibes of like the type of player.
All right, one got to be good, one got to be bad. Either you on fire or you ice cold.
I don't know if I.
Ice cold mean you ain't doing nothing right now. As you said, he got ice water in his veins.
I'm saying like ice water in his veins.
Well, so
Oh.
if it's hot water in his veins, what's wrong with that?
He needs to go to the hospital.
I feel like we have two different vibes.
So is the hot bad?
Hot's gonna be good too.
So, good, very good, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Okay, wait. Let's not do it.
All right.
Yeah.
I say,
Kendrick Lamar,
here's what I would say. All right.
ice cold.
Yeah, here's what I would say with ice cold. And maybe it's not ice cold water in his veins. I don't think he's ice cold, but I'm waiting for him to heat up, right?
When I hear the word ice cold, all I can think about is Andre 3 Stacks, Love Below, CD. That's it. That's it. The dude,
Ice cold.
the dude that just in the background, just hollering it for no reason. Ice cold. That's it. That's all I don't know. If you on fire, it's kind of Johnny Stormish. It's actually a good thing,
Yeah.
being on fire. But if you ice cold, like in a basketball game, I would be like Jinx. You know Michael Jordan was ice cold the other day. You're going to be like, oh, he had a bad
Oh, yeah,
game.
he went 0 for 8.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. But if I say he was on fire,
Yeah. Ooh.
40. Huh? So that's what I'm
Heat
saying.
check?
I hate to go against what she's talking about, but I don't know if it fits.
Okay.
You want to go warm and hot? Leave ice cold on the curb?
Okay. Last night when I planned this, it was like a lot more. It seemed
What
a
did
lot
you base
more
this
exciting.
game off of?
I thought it could be like, okay, this person's kind of been on like a streak,
Right.
hot,
Right.
ice cold. This player's just like cool vibes. Like it's gonna bring a lot of.
Okay.
Cool vibes.
And then the warm is like this player's warming up. Like we're starting to see some flashes throughout the preseason, but wanting to see a little bit more.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
Cool
But
vibes.
it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Cool vibes.
All right. We just going to go with it. Shoot. Give it to
Okay,
us.
who's hot?
I think it's Bill Krosky Merritt. I think he's red hot. Because, look, I know he didn't get a lot of run, but think about how much we've been talking about this guy. We don't know what's going to happen with the B-Rob situation. This guy's got that home run speed that Cliff Kingsbury really wants as a part of this offense.
Yeah.
And then when he gets his chance, we saw him flash a little bit against the Patriots, and then, boom, he takes off against the Bengals on that counter tray, and we're like, you know what? This guy could not be hotter because we've been talking about him, and boom, he takes one to the house.
I say C-Rod, Chris Rodriguez,
Okay.
hot. Ja'Cory Brooks, hot.
Okay.
Because I think he makes plays every chance he gets. He don't get a lot of chances.
Mhm.
But when he gets his chances, he makes it happen. And C-Rod has trimmed down. As you see, he is
Yeah.
a lot more explosive. So I would say those two guys, hot.
All right, who's warming up?
This is going to be so easy, but it's JD5. I mean, imagine where he gets one possession with the team and then takes off and then bounces off a dude, gets into the end zone. Like,
And
man,
runs right-
man, I'm just getting warmed up. Man.
Runs
You
right
gave
to
me
the
one
locker room.
possession. I took it to the house. By the way, speaking of cool vibes, I'm
Yeah.
so cool. I'm going to go get the ball for Bill Merritt later on.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's like, you saw me last year. You haven't seen a lot of me. I am just getting warmed up. Just wait until you see what I do this season.
I'm going to have to say my pick is Fun in the Sun, Von Miller.
Oh, okay.
Von Miller. I'm just getting started. All right? I just getting here, just learning the playbook, just figuring it out, starting to turn the corner. You want a pass rush specialist? I could do that rolling out of bed. Von Miller.
All right, and then who's ice cold in a good way?
Ice cold in a good
Ice
way.
water in their veins. I'm going to go Laramie Tunsil.
Oh, I like that.
Laramie Tunsil, the Great Wall. I think he is ice cold because he shows no emotion.
Yeah.
It's like running from Jason.
Yeah.
He never say nothing. He never runs. He just walks. And you know he going to catch you eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laramie Tunsil, Jason.
I'd go Frankie Louvu.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Ooh. Ice cold, gives you that stare. You know he's coming after you. I mean, we were talking about that series. I was listening to Bram on the radio. And Burrows sees Frankie Louvu, and he is changing the play.
Yeah.
Because he saw Louvu coming. He was like, this guy is ice cold every time. I don't know if there's a player on the team that, I mean, absolutely goes after it every play. Like, you know, if the football is around Frankie Louvu is going to be right there.
Yes, you are seeing pit bulls behind us. Now,
I knew something was going on. I was like,
I know you was
is it me?
Yeah, but hey, listen, we're on the podcast with pit bulls in it. I guarantee you that. Right? Live.
That's it for the game.
All right. I
Thanks
think
for-
it's time to
thanks
geek
for
out.
trying. Yep, thanks, guys. Yep, let's geek out.
Yes, let's geek out. You know, I like to collect these things.
We also had to censor your first geek out. Okay, maybe we'll mention that come Halloween. Maybe.
That really hurt some people that's in the back.
Yeah, it would hurt some people.
All right, check this out. This one is a sports. All right, this is a sports one, right?
Okay.
I don't do too many sports ones. All right. This is what happened when they built the new Yankee Stadium. One of the workers happened to be a Red Sox fan. While they was pouring the concrete, he buried a Big Papi jersey inside the foundation of the Yankee Stadium. All right. A couple of years later, he confessed to it. They dug through the concrete, found the Ortiz jersey, put it up for auction, and it sold for $175K.
No way.
They put it in there to jinx the Yankees, and the Red Sox started to beat the Yankees. That's why they went through the concrete, found the jersey, and sold it and auctioned it off. Yes, it happened.
That is a crazy story.
Yes, it happened.
How did they find that? Was the
Because-
concrete sinking a little bit?
No. The dude, the construction worker, told him exactly where he put it in the concrete.
Is that right?
Yes, it did. All right. Yeah. And guess what? The Yankees spent hundreds of thousands to dig this jersey up. Why not just leave it there?
Because you know what? No sport is more superstitious
Than baseball. But I would not, if you told me, Jinx, you had put one of your shoes in my foundation, it's just going to be there. I'm never going to look for it. Now, this one is from the animal kingdom.
Okay.
Y'all have never thought this. Cheetahs, the large cat,
Yes.
is basically a large domesticated cat. It's not like the other wild cats. It's
Okay.
not like the lion. It's not like the panther. It's not like the tiger. They have never killed a human.
I was going to say,
Cheetahs have never killed a human.
really?
Wild pit bull runs behind us.
It waits on us to leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is a cheetah has a 0 count when it comes to humans. I bet people see a cheetah in the wild and be like, it's over for me.
Yeah.
And they're going to run from you, right? Because they like smaller animals, quicker animals. They don't like big humans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they basically a giant domesticated cat.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
I was going to say, well, now everybody's going to go domesticated cheetah.
Yeah.
Because you know how it is, you'll have someone say, oh, I have a panther, I have a tiger. And the tiger, one day gets hungry and is like, I think I'm going to eat your face.
Yeah, but they can't say that about a bobcat. A bobcat will,
Yeah.
At you.
Yeah, that's different than
Yeah.
a cheetah.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh.
But if
good.
I would have asked you what large cat has a 0 count of bodies, you wouldn't have thought of cheetah.
I probably would have said none. I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't have believed any of them.
Well, you can get you a lynx.
Oh, a lynx.
That's a hybrid between a wild cat and a domesticated cat.
I hadn't heard of lynx in a minute. That's a good call.
Oh, yeah.
That's it for this edition of Get Loud. That's Fred Smoot. I'm Michael Jenkins. Thanks for being with us. Call us, send us an email, let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you after Ravens and Commanders on Saturday. Have a
Ice
great week.
cold.
Let's go. 704. It's the Geek Loud Podcast. 703 726 7419. Call and leave your message now. 703 726 Come on. 7419. Smooth Jinx. Now get loud with it.
The views and opinions expressed by our podcast guests and or hosts are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Washington Commanders or any of their representatives.
Hail to the Commanders.